A rise in child grooming incidents there has forced the country's Home Secretary into action. Sajid Javid has vowed to look into the cultural drivers of offenders in a new inquiry and said he'll stop short at nothing to take radical action against them.
We know that in these recent high-profile cases where people have been convicted, that those people are disproportionately from a Pakistani background. I've instructed my officials to explore the particular context and characteristics of these types of gangs. And if the evidence suggests that there are cultural factors that may be driving this type of offending, then I will take action.
Abuse cases have been on the up for a number of years. The city of Rotherham in central England is one of the worst hit, with over 1,000 child victims. Britain's National Crime Agency says the overwhelming majority of offenders are of Pakistani origin. Our correspondent Anastasia Chirkner looks next into why Westminster is flagging up these very sensitive cases now.
UK Home Secretary Sajid Javid has indeed announced a government inquiry into what is being described as cultural drivers into grooming gangs involved in the sexual exploitation of children. And what specifically this inquiry is going to be looking at are the ethnic backgrounds and nationality specifics of those potentially involved in such cases. And it has to be said that the UK Home Secretary did in fact point out the disproportionality of people of Pakistani background involved in such scenarios. Javid did say that he wouldn't allow political correctness to stand in the way of this investigation, and that there would be no such thing as any no-go areas on this topic. And of course, we have to keep in mind that this is a topic that's extremely sensitive in the UK, given some of the fears that have been going around of being deemed racist if people raised those issues.
I think there was a culture of not wanting to rock the multicultural community boat, if I may put it like that.
What strikes me about this whole debate is that we've reached a point in this country, and possibly in the West, where we can't really talk in a relaxed way about race. So this woman writes something which a lot of people would say is a statement of the bleeding obvious, and ends up losing a job.
Among others, we have seen the case of Labour MP Sarah Champion, who had essentially had to step up her security following death threats and faced calls to step down, even following her claims and opinion that British Pakistani men were raping and exploiting white girls. So clearly a sensitive issue, but indeed a very important one. So we're going to be watching closely what exactly this inquiry ends up showing.